up? Koi here with Firehouse Education and this week's Ask Anissa video column. And this week, our question comes from a very wonderful fan and friend of mine. I actually got to meet her at one of our industry events a couple of years ago, and she has sent in several Ask Anissa questions, and hers are always so good. So I want to thank you so much, Anne-Marie, and give you a big shout out for being such a fan and sending me questions, because this one is one I want to answer and have everybody hear. So I'm super happy you sent this to me. All right, so here is the email that I got from Anne-Marie. Hi, Anissa. We are becoming more frustrated that it seems most fire and smoke damage jobs are going to the fire chasers, who are listening to their scanners and showing up at the fires in the middle of the night. How can we get some of those jobs without chasing fires? Any thoughts are appreciated. Sincerely, Anne-Marie. Well, Anne-Marie, I get pretty frustrated with fire chasers too. And the first thing that I'm going to say here is please do not do that. I think that is the worst way to get a fire job. That's like being an ambulance chaser, you know, a personal injury attorney chasing ambulances to find people that have been injured in accidents in the hospital and trying to get them to sign on a contract with them. Now, I know that there are some of you that are watching this video that's how you get your fire jobs, but I'm telling you, that's not a good way to get them. Most of the time when people get jobs from fire chasing, they have nightmares on their hands. They have unhappy clients. They have a terrible time getting paid for their invoices. And just it's just not a good scenario, you guys. It's coming from a very bad, opportunistic type scenario, and it's just not where you want to be. So I want to give you all, and Anne-Marie, I want to give you some very specific things that you can do to get these kind of jobs, the fire jobs. Number one, everybody watching this video, if you are in this industry and you do anything, I don't care if it's carpet cleaning, HVAC, power washing, restoration, fire, water, sewer, whatever it is, storm chasing, please be doing video testimonials from your clients, okay? Capture people singing your praises that you have been there for in their time of need. Then when you capture those, I want you to put them on your social media, your Facebook page, your Twitter account, your Instagram, your website. I want you to put these things up so that people can see them and hear what your clients are saying about you. Because what others have to say about you is infinitely more believable than what you have to say about yourself. Most of you guys have good websites, pretty good websites. Some of you have websites that really sing your praises amazing. I mean, you talk about your certifications and you talk about all the great things that you do, but that's you talking about yourself. Of course, you're going to say great things. But when other people get on a video and say how amazing you are, how much you saved their life, how much of a difference that you made when they were going through a difficult time, which is exactly what going through a fire is priceless and infinitely more believable for those people that are going through the situation. So get video testimonials and get it out there in Facebook pages, in your local community, and get it out there, okay? The other thing is that you've got to build a good relationship with your community. Be the person that when there is a fire in your community or your service area, wherever that is, you are just known as the go-to person. So provide value up front to your community. Provide education pieces, whether it's videos through a YouTube channel, through your website, through your Facebook page, educating people on what to do, where to go if they have a fire in their home. Like, how do you get a replacement social security card? How do you get replacement birth certificates? How do you get, replacement ID cards or driver's license in your state? What not to do is always a valuable thing for people to know, right? Who to hire if they have a fire in their home, who not to hire. So that is providing value upfront and reciprocity and just helping your community, okay? The other thing is make sure that agents insurance agents in your service area, in your community, know the kind of service that you provide by providing free education for their insureds, their clients and customers up front before they ever have a fire. I don't mean go walk into an agent's office and hand them some coffee cups with your name on them and a brochure and maybe some donuts and say, hey, tell your people to come to me and hire me when they have a fire job. No, what I mean is come in and provide some value to that insurance agent so that you are demonstrating the kind of value that you will provide to their client if they refer them to you. Okay, so here's a good example of what I mean. I have one student of mine that made some video. He took those and put them on a DVD. And it was information about how to properly buy a good insurance plan and understand your coverages when you're buying homeowners insurance, and especially when it came to contents. So he did a bunch of those up, of course, with his company logo on the bottom and the agent's information on the DVD, and gave them to the agent, said he could hand them out to people if they were interested in buying homeowners insurance. Well, of course, the agent loved that idea because obviously one of the big things that we do as a restoration company in our industry is we see people underinsured, which is really a big problem. So we're trying to educate them on the right kind of insurance to have, not just the cheapest, which of course, the more money someone spends on insurance and being properly insured, the better client that's going to bring into the agent. So you see what we just did? We provided amazing value to the agent already, not only in marketing, but in materials that they can hand out to their client, which is educating their client on how to be more, in tune and understanding their insurance policy, which if anything happens with that person, by the way, they can remember that you just gave them that free education and helped them out. And, oh, by the way, you're ABC Restoration Company. And so they have a fire in their home, they're going to contact you. All right. So you're creating what we call our referral net. Okay, and our referral source, which is all we do on our marketing whatsoever. And it's the only way that you should be getting good new marketing and clients in is being referred. Because when you're referred, you're coming from a very, very strong standpoint, way better than a fire chaser, okay? Way better. So the clients that you're gonna attract are gonna be more right fit, all right? So we talked about getting testimonials. We talked about providing value upfront to agents so that agents will refer people to us. So now what I want to talk about is the community people themselves. Okay, how do you reach them with that amazing video testimonial? How do you reach them with all of the free educational content that you're putting out there on your website, Facebook, YouTube? Well, the way you reach them is to go where they're hanging out. Nowadays, this is February 2021, so most people are hanging out online. So go to your local service area and communities and find pages on Facebook where these people are hanging out, where homeowners hang out, or just the local people, whether it's, like this one in California is called Temecula News. So that is where a lot of people, they have like 40-some thousand or 50-some thousand people on this page. Go find out your local Chamber of Commerce page where people are hanging out. And what you want to do is post on these pages, not marketing as in come in and use my business, but marketing like here's some value I want to give to my community so that I can serve you better. And that would be showing people video testimonials that you have clients raving about you and how you help them through difficult times. That would be providing that free education, what to do if you have a fire, what not to do if you have a fire, how to know if you're hiring the right contractor to help you if you've had a fire, understanding your insurance coverages, and do you have enough to protect you if you get into a loss situation. These are amazing communication, whether you provide this to them in writing or in video, which of course you all know I'm very keen on video. That is my forte. So I prefer the video because I think it's more engaging. But if you don't have video put together, then write up a blog post or article and get this out to your local community. I think what happens sometimes, Anne-Marie, is a lot of times people think that, how do I get these jobs immediately? Magic bullet, go out, put it out there, mail out some marketing piece and I'm just going to get all the jobs that I want. That's really not how it happens. It's not really a magic bullet, if you will, as in it's usually a lot of pieces that we need to put together and do them on a consistent basis and get ourselves a good foundation of being known as the go-to company in our area, the preferred provider, if you will, in the minds of our communities. And then the jobs will be rolling in like crazy. So the number one thing that I will tell you is, please, whatever you do, start getting video testimonials from your clients. And I don't care if it's not even a video testimonial about a fire. Just get testimonial where people are saying, look, I hired Anne-Marie and her company, and I'm forever grateful that I did. They did a fantastic job. They took care of me. They answered all my questions. They kept me in the loop. Whatever that is, whatever benefit that your client feels they got from using you, get them to say it on camera. It's powerful. I promise you. I get most of my students that come to my online class or go to my hands-on experience classes that we do live on a Google search where they found my videos. Okay, so it works. Trust me. All right. Well, Anne-Marie, I hope that answered your question and gave you lots of nuggets and goodies to go with it. Anybody else watching this video? And thank you so much for sending in a question to me. And I hope you and your family are doing well. All right, on that note, I am going to let you all go, and you have a fantastic rest of your day. And be sure, send me your questions, anisa@firehouseeducation.com, and I just might feature you on next week's Ask Anisa video column.